So we're back here at ground number 2. Remember, it's the LPS tournament, and it's a quarterfinal stage. It's a quarterfinals of the Cool Cup. That's winners, and it's the matchup between the Atlanta PARAMVEERS. Uh, they won their Group A, 3 wins from 3 games against the Ultra 11. They came second in their group. That's Group B. So this is quarterfinals here in ground 2. There's also quarterfinals going on in ground number 1, and that's the Gold Cup uh, quarterfinals. There's also a loser bracket where the losers are playing for they call the Silver Cup. They are playing in ground number 3 and 4. So it's just a battle here, a wonderful battle between Atlanta Paramveers and the Ultra 11. The Ultra 11 batting first at the moment. They are 4 without us after 1. And it's going to be a very interesting matchup. It's a good start from Atlanta Paramveers. So the batters for the Ultra 11, Ajay Patel and Neville Patel. Ajay Patel is on strike. He's on 2. Anand to bowl at the second over. So when he's sitting this one across the line. Oh, and that's a bad bounce, and it's going to race away for 4. That's the battle. I wouldn't mind that at all in Dodge 11, but it's not good if you are an Atlanta Paramveers fans. Look at this. It was a hike across the line, but just kind probably a bad bounce, bounce more than he expected. But this is the quarterfinals. You should be better than that in the field. You should be looking to cover those deliveries. You have to be at your best. To quarterfinals, you lose, you are out. So you want to give it your all. So again, he's looking to pull this one. The fielder has another opportunity and he misses. So they're going to come back for 2. I'm not sure who he's going to blame there. Can't be the outfield again. He did well to get it. Just failed to pick up. That's 2 more to the total. So again, in the general area, and that's going to race away for 4. That's going to be another boundary. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, pitched up, but on the legs, and that's whipped away to that cold corner region. And picks up 4 more. So after a good first over, just 4 runs coming of it. The second over, just leaping some runs here now. 10 runs already off it. And then, Swan is stroke down the ground for an easy single. So we have Anand Patel currently bowling, and we have Anand Dallas Patel. So I'm assuming that Anand, who's currently bowling, is from Atlanta, and Anand, who bowled the first over, is probably from Dallas. That's why there's a Dallas in his name, unless his middle name is Dallas. So for now, it's Anand. And this one is hit down the ground. That would be 6. That goes all the way for 6. Well, did it? Yes, it did. That's 6 more pitched up delivery, and it got the treatment. Have a look. Yeah, deserved the treatment. It was in the arc, and as I say, out of the park. Well, it goes into the bushes. There is a car parked down there, and did it go under the car? Still feelers looking under the car for it now. But again, not a good over from Annan. So it's 4, 2, 4, 1, and 6. That's the way the over has gone so far. It's not an over he would want to remember. 17 runs off the over. And one of the batters and even the fielders are taking this opportunity to have drinks break. It's very hot out there. It's a bit cool. There's a bit of cloud around, so it's a bit cool, but it's humid. So players, they need to keep hydrated. Still looking for that ball. 21 without loss. Into, the second over. While they look for that ball, we will take a short break. Well, the umpire had to go and help them retrieve the ball. That he did. So we're about to get restarted. 21 without loss. Very good start. Remember the first over just went for 4. This one is again pitch up on the leg stump and he pulls that one away. And that is one bounce into the fence for 4. So not a good over. Let's have a look at this one again. Yeah, on the leg stump, and all he had to do was just hit across the line. He timed it well. And that one bounce into the fence for 4. It's really good batting at the moment. Score moves on to 25. 25 without loss. The end of 2. So remember, the first over just went for 4 runs. And you see now that was a good start. But the second over from Anand went for 21 runs. 2, 3 fours and a 6. So it's not what they wanted at the start that they wanted to Atlanta PARAMVEERS, but it's just the start from the Ultra 11. Well, this one is hammered. Does the field at extra cover and it races into the boundary for 4. Well, they are scoring in boundaries here now. The Ultra 11. Look at that. That was the 6, the 4. What can we get? Try to see if we can get that shot. It's a lovely shot. That's RJ. Short. That's a very good short delivery. And the bowler, Anand Dallas, just has a walk down to the batter. Hit that through the covers. That was an excellent short delivery. Have to take a look at that one. True aggression here. Look at this. Just over the shoulder. That's where you want to bowl those short deliveries. This time it's caught. Straight to the fielder. Catch taken. And Anand Dallas has the final say. The breakthrough has come. The first wicket falls. Ultra 11 losing the first wicket. It's 29 for 1. Let's have a look at that dismissal. Let's see, the batter is disappointed. But slower delivery, and he just sliced it and sliced it straight to the fielder. Just had to shift around to his left. Took an easy catch in the end. Excellent. That was good bowling from Anand Dallas. Remember, he was driven for a lovely 4. Then he bowled that wonderful short ball. And maybe the batter was hanging on his back foot because of that short delivery. I pitched up slightly and just slicing across it. And the first wicket goes down, 29 for 1. New batter. So Ajay, the batter dismissed. 17 from 9 deliveries. Yeah, the fielders. 1 brings 2. So they have gotten the breakthrough. See if they could pick up a couple more. But they have to give credit to Anand Dallas here, bowling really well. Said he got his first over went for just 4, and the second over he was driven through extra cover for boundary. Then pulled his length back. Wonderful short ball. And then just short of a length. But was on the back foot, slicing it straight to the fielder. Anand. This time, that's another good length delivery on that middle leg. Mid Patel, the new batter. I believe he opened the button in previous games. This one is that's back of leg and that's pushed into that backward point region. A bit of misfeel. There was an opportunity because there was some hesitation between the batters. But the fielder failed to pick up. And that's the second fielder pointing on that area. Is something wrong with that area? Or is it just they're just taking their eyes off the ball before they threw it, before it goes into the hands? You have to watch it all the way into the hands. Then you can pick it up and throw it to the stumps, to the keeper or the bowler. So 30 for 1. Hannon bowling really well. This one is just back of a length, punched away. So, back. It's, after 3 overs, the Ultra 11, they are 30 for 1. Mm, Off to a good start, but Anand Dallas picked up that wicket, got the breakthrough, picking up RJ. This one is short, outside the off stump, cut away, but straight to the fielder. There's some hesitation between the batters, but they eventually got through for that single. Vishal Patel is the new bowler from the far end. Wasn't a bad delivery. Mit Patel getting off the mark. Neville, 11 from 7, hit some wonderful shots. A 6 and a 4. But they continue to pull things back here. This one is down the leg side, beats the keeper, is going to run away for 4. Well, it's 4 runs, signaled by the umpire. So he did get some bat onto it, but that's why it beat the keeper. So it's 4 runs. 4 runs to the left-handed Neville. 35 for 1. Vishal, slow delivery in the air. He goes over that long one fielder. 6 runs, a pitched up delivery, and he just hit through the line. That was the key. He didn't try to go across the line. He hit through the line, and it went over that long off fielder, and it went all the way for 6. So 4, followed by a 6. Vishal is under pressure immediately. One of the teams that the PARAMVEERS, Atlanta PARAMVEERS played here, the batters were moving at the rate of knots. Vishal came in and started to pick wickets, kept the runs down. But this time, he came into the attack, and he's going for runs. Split moment, got a single, 4 and a 6. Level put in really well. He has 21 from 9, 2 sixes and 2 fours. He's playing proper cricket in shots. That's what I like about it. Not looking to go stripe across the line. Again, hitting straight. Straight as you like. 1 bounce for more. I think he's pitching up, bowling a bit too full. And that's in the zone for the batter. Anything pitched up there, he's just going to look to hit through the line. He's a tall man, Neville. So he has a long reach. Just getting the foot down the pitch, meeting it pretty much at the half volley. So this is excellent batting. Vishal under pressure from his very first over. 45 for 1, and in the 4th over. Despite losing that wicket of Aji, Neville in particular, has continued to hit the balls to all parts of the ground. 45 for 1. This is good. 4th over, taking full advantage of the power play here. It's the Ultra 11. It is 2nd place in Group B, between the winners of Group A. And again, hitting straight. This goes all the way. Even that man down there, Ritesh, who took a superb catch in his 2nd match, couldn't get to that one. And that's 6 more. Again, pitched up. It was a bit wider, but Pitched up delivery so it enabled him to just have a free swing of the bat. He needs to pull his leg back. Six more. That six brings up the 50. That's 51. Still one ball to go in the fourth over. Vichal under a lot of pressure here. Slower delivery on the leg, worked away. They're going to get a single. Quite easy in the end. You see, just pulling his leg back a bit. That's all he needs to do is pulling a bit too full. And so at the end of 4 overs, 52 for one. Ultra 11. And that over went for 22 runs. So we saw the second over going for 21, and now the fourth over going for 22. So bowlers bowling from that side and has been very expensive. So the runs continue to flow here for the Ultra 11. Neville again taking full advantage of that one. Outside the off stump. The outside edge found, but nevertheless it went to the boundary. So he wouldn't mind that. He moves on to 36 from 13 deliveries. 4 fours and 3 sixes. Annan hold two excellent overs. First delivery in this one. 1 for 4, and this is going to be 4 more. Excellent button here from Neville. This one was a bit shorter and straighter, and all Neville did was just swiveled and play. He didn't try to hit it hard. All he wanted to do was just find the gap, and it raced away. Timed it really, and that raced away with a 2 for 4. That's back-to-back fours. 60 for one. In the fifth over. It's an excellent power play. Annan going round the wicket now. This one is shorter. Man, top edge. And it goes over the keeper's head into the boundary for 4. Annan can't believe his luck here. That's 2 right over the keeper's head. 3 boundaries and 3 deliveries for him. And the runs just continue to flow here for the Ultra 11. So Neville continues his onslaught here. He moves to 44 from just 15 deliveries. 6 fours. And here, Captain just having a little word with Annan. He's trying to work the line out. round the wicket. This time it's in the air, over the offside. There's no one sweeping. And it's going to just pull up. They're looking for three. This is excellent running. I must say, they got two quite easily. They were looking for the third because the fielder was a bit uh, low to get to that ball. And they're thinking of a third. Never moves to 4-6. It's one boundary away from what would be a very good half century. In the air, that's six more. Pitched up delivery, and he helped himself to a maximum that brings up his 50. You could see. So that's the 50 up for Neville. What a knock from him. And he continues here. That's on a short ball outside the off someone. Wide signal by the umpire. And Annan is not happy with that. But the umpire signals wide. One more to the total. It's 23 for one. Remember, it's only over number 5. Still in the power play. Neville Martel, 52 from 17 deliveries, 6 fours and 4 sixes. Strike rate of 305. And I need to close this one out. Short ball through the offside, over the infield, and that goes 2-3 bounces into the fence of 4. What an over that is. What an over that is from an Neville face every single delivery. And it goes into the boundary for 4. That's 77 for 1 after 5. And you wouldn't believe it if I tell you the over went this way. 4, 4, 4, 2, 6, wide, 4. That's 26 runs. 26 runs coming off that over. And he bowled 2 very good overs. The first 2 overs, Annan bowled, went for 9 runs, picked up a wicket. The next over went for 26 runs. Wow. And all 26 ones, well, it was a wide in there. Other than the wide, all the runs went to Neville. So he moves to 56 now from 18 deliveries. And what a start this is from the Ultra 11. 77 for 1. Still 1 over to come in the power play. So still some damage could be done here. So again, changing bowling now. So Vishal going for 22 runs in his over. So it's going to be Ritish. It's going to take up the attack now from that far end. Trying to restrict run scoring here now. And Mit Patel just standing at the non-striker's end, watching all the carnage happen. Oh, that's excellent. Oh, that should be a run out. That's not good feeling. It shouldn't allow a single there. That should have been a run out. And it should have been able to run out the danger man in Neville. Need to be on your toes here. So that's a good start from Ritish. Change in field. Third man just going a bit Well, I'm not sure about this field. It's a strange field. There's no. Okay, so there's a short sort of fly slip. There is a. Oh, this one. He's setting this one into the stands. That's a lovely shot. Excellent shot from Neville. He continues his run scoring. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, just a bit too full. He's a tall man. He has a wide reach. And bowling, if you are bowl those short deliveries, has to be a bit higher. Those hip height ball is going to be dispatched quite easily. Remember, everyone on the offside is in the circle, so all he has to do is get it over the infield. But he timed it so well, it went all the way for six. Around the wicket out. And this one should be six more. Shorter outside the off stump. And he just pulled this one over that sort of cow corner region. And he picks up six more. So British. What can he do now? So if he pulls one a bit fuller outside the or some it was driven over uh extra cover for six. Then he pulled one a bit shorter outside off stump and he was pulled away for six. So what is he gonna do now? Needs to be a bit shorter. We saw a couple deliveries from Anand just above, just around the shoulder height. And well, Neville got the top edge and went for four, but I think that's where you need to go. Yes, that's an excellent delivery. That's an excellent delivery. That's where he needs to be. That's exactly that's where he needs to be. Short on the body. So he still has that sort of five step, and that is for those deliveries. And I agree with Richard on that. He's gonna keep it short, so those top edges is not gonna fly all the way. So he has that fielder there just in case. One goes to him. So the runs continue to flow. 90 for one. This one is, and that's full delivery, and that's a poor delivery, I must say, from Ritish. Pitch stop delivery, and Neville just hitting through the line over the infield. The field, mid-off fielder is in the circle, so he just has to clear that fielder, and that's four runs. So this is excellent batting here from Neville. Neville could just get 100 here, you know. He races on to 72 from 22. And, well, still one delivery to come in the power play. And the score is already 90. 94.
Hey, come on, guys. Keep it tight. Come on, guys.
All to 11. Really putting himself in a good chance to win this match. Remember, it's the quarterfinals. You have to win if you want to make it to the semis. Semis will be played tomorrow. But at the moment, the Ultra 11, they're trying their best to stake a claim on that semi-final spot. They're doing an excellent job. 94 for one. And we're in the sixth over. Yes, you heard me right. We're in the sixth over. British. Oh, that's a good delivery. And it beats the fielder. But there is that the long off is in place. Goes straight to the fielder for a single. So that's a good end to the over there from British. Still an expensive over. So at the end of six. Yes, at the end of the power play, it's 95 for 1. What a power play it is. And 73 of those goes to that man Neville. 73 from 23 deliveries. 8 fours and 6 sixes. Excellent batting from him. That over. 18 runs coming off that over. 95 for 1. 6 overs completed. Neville's the man back on strike. New bowler, Ravi Patel, trying to stem the flow front. This one is pulled away, but the field is well set. There's that fielder, sort of four corner, and also mid wicket. So they just get a single. And would you believe, Mid Patel runs all the carnage. He has just faced 3 deliveries. Well, he faced 4 deliveries and he has 3. And I'm going to try to find a start here. This partnership. And the projected score is 300. If they can get there, that'll be excellent. This one is 6 more. From the moment it hit the bat, it went all the way for 6. It had 6 written all over it. The ball actually fell on the tire. I think it hit the bumper. So let's have a look at this. And Mitch Patel eventually got the strike, and the first delivery, a pitched up delivery to him, and he smoked it out of the ground for 6. So he's seen, I'm not going to just stick around. I can hit the ball out of the ground as well. So the partnership is, with that 6, it's 73, and 62 of those goes to Neville. He guides this one nicely straight to the field at that point. There's a misfield, but they're going to get a single. That's good button after you hit a 6. What's a good delivery? Cleared it for a single. Brings that man back on strike. Oh, that's a good delivery. Yorker length delivery. This is good from Bushi. Quiet period in the game. Ravi, sorry. A slow ball, but it got the treatment. Oh, that's brilliant. That's brilliant from Ritish. Let's have a look at this. It was in the air. And look at this. Really good attempt. Try to parry it back. That's all he could have done. And it was just wide of him when he parried it back. This one, top edge, falling just for the fielder. And it's going to race away for 4. It's not going the way of the Atlanta PARAMVEERS at the moment. But they had the opportunity to get that wicket. And that's previous single brought up the 100. It's 104 for 1. Well, actually, it's 108 for 1 after 7. It's all happening so fast. I'm losing track of the score. So the 100 coming up in 7 overs. 108 for one. So there was an opportunity to get that wicket off Neville. It was a slow ball outside the off-stump. He had to reach for it. Still managed to get enough contact, but British did pretty well. It was difficult for him to hold on to it there. He tried to just parry it back down to himself, but it just went a bit too far. He was unable to hold on. Neville, he's on 75 from 26 deliveries. So it's going to be Neville on strike. The left-handed Neville. So changing bowling again. Vishal comes back in the attack. His first over went for 22. Oh, this one, I think he was a bit lucky to get away with that one. It's up delivery on the length stump. All he had to do was get some bat on it. Would have been runs. So the field is well spread. It's long on, long off. Cover on the boundary. There's an extra cover. Uh, point. He's a short two man. Fine leg. Deep middle. This time he's going. Oh, just one bounce to the fielder. Just mentioned that fielder out there in that cover boundary. Just went one bounce to the fielder. There's also a fielder. Now it's going to be right-hander, so we're going to have to change. The long on and long off season piece. There is that fielder going up to that corner region. There's also a deep square leg, or a deep mid wicket. Short square leg. Point. Short third man. We cover. Vishal. This one he's driving. Oh, and another misfield. And they're gonna get two. So it's really not happening for the Atlanta PARAMVEERS here. And they were looking to get a third. Really have no answer for this onslaught from Neville. 109 for one. Actually, 111 for one. Win an 8 over. Slow delivery. That's an excellent delivery. To a Yorker. And Mick Patel was looking to hit this one down the ground. Missed it completely. This is not a bad over here from Vishal coming back after being hit for 22. 3 runs coming off his first 3 deliveries. This one is pulled away. Straight to the fielder at that's like take it long one. It's a single. So this is good from Vishal here. This pulling things back a bit. 4 runs coming up the over, 1 delivery to go. Needs to finish this over off good here. And bowls to Neville, and Neville hits this one, and it goes into the bushes. That's 6 more. So he's just standing deep in his crease, and he hits this one across the line. I picked it up nicely and deposited it over the fence for 6. Let's have a look at this one again. Just getting deep in his crease. You can see him here, just having a chip back down into his crease. And he's making the length that he wants, clearing that front leg and hitting it over the fence for 6. So this is excellent from him, just moving around the crease, creating the length that he wants to hit. So previously, just stepping out of his crease, this time deep in his crease, and then looking to clear the front foot and hitting this one over mid wicket. 118, 118 for one after 8 overs.
Remonstrating the umpire. I quickly stated, Robbie the umpire, cups on the end of the 10th, super players area. Listen to the shot as well.
So we're back on, and this one is in the air. This goes a long way. It goes over the 10th, and that's a huge six here by Neville. Well, he is hitting the ball to all parts of the ground, and he's hitting some huge sixes here, Neville. Let's have a look at this again. This is a huge shot. Look at this. It goes over the player's stand into the middle area. Wow. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you something here. You wouldn't believe me. He's on to 82 from just 29 deliveries. This one is in the air. A chance. It falls just short of the fielder. And he survives. When it's going your way, it's going your way. At the moment, everything is happening for Neville. Even the missed hits just falling into no man's land. This is excellent from Neville Mitpatel. He is there on 18. Thoughts up delivery and worked away nicely by Mitt. It's gonna add that races into the boundary for four. Well, you wouldn't believe it looked like he just pushed this one into the onside, looking for a single, but that raced away for four. Look at this. Just flicked it through the onside, and both fielders, well, that split the fielders and it raced into the boundary for four. It's all going the way of the Ultra 11 here. Mid Patel, he goes to 22. It's Canal. This one is slow, short. Whips it into the onside. The fielder comes off that deep mid wicket boundary. And it's just a single. Neville back on strike. So that boundary brings up the 100. It's a 102 partnership. This one is in the air. That goes all the way into ground number one. That's six more. Neville is just hitting the ball anywhere he feels like at the moment. He moves on. Well, uh, moves on. I take it to probably in the 90s now. The partnership at the moment is 102. Well, with that six, it's going to be 108. Neville has, I think he has 78 of them. Mitt has 23. This is excellent button here from the Ultra 11. It's 137 for one after nine. Well, Neville moves to 95. So he's into 90s now. Five more runs required for his 100. One hit away is Neville. 137 for one. So change in bowling. So he's chopping and changing his bowling, but it's not working. They're all very expensive. 19 runs coming off that previous over. Ravi Patel comes back. This is short. And slow delivery. Mid Patel looking to hit this one over the mid wicket boundary. But it was slow and it was through the shot before it reached him. And now Neville just having a little chat with him. Neville. Oh, that's a wide. Signal wide by the umpire. Ravi Patel. So it's seems like they're not sure where to pull the deliveries now. Whether it be short, whether it be full, it's been hit to all parts of the ground. Ravi, slow ball, and just push straight to the fielder at cover. Again, another misfield. They're gonna get one, another one. So what should have been an easy single ended up being two runs. And you could see the shoulders drop from the Atlanta PARAMVEERS team. Seems like they don't know what to do. They're trying to get a wicket here. It's just not going their way. This one is pushed again, and it's so easy for the batters out there. He just waited that one, pushed it in the cover region, and picked up an easy single. It's all too easy here for the Ultra 11. And the players in the doubt are really enjoying this. 141, we're in the 10th over. 141 for one. Ravi. This one is in the air. A chance. The fielder settles and drops it. Well, you can't ask for anything easier than that. The chance was created, and it was that man Neville, and the fielder ran around. He had enough time to get onto that one, and he didn't even get. Well, it probably went through his hands. Let's have a look at this. Look at this. He settles and didn't even get a hand onto it. Wow. Looks like the man Vishal. It's really poor. That's a big letter over there. Neville moves to 96. 97. This one is six more. From the moment he hit that, it was six was written all over it. Goes over that corner region. 6 runs to Mitt. Six more to the total. It's 100. 148. 148 for one. Mit Patel, he goes to 32. Nevers, he's on 96. So you just want to get to the drinks break here to try and regroup. This one is short. Pushed out into the cover. Well, they're going to get two. Again, the fielder at cover point just ran around and watched it pass him and waited for the fielder at the deep cover boundary to come and get it. And in that, they ran two. The 150 comes up. So it's 150 exact for one after 10 overs. Neville, he's on 96 from 33 deliveries. And Mit Patel, he's on 34 from 18 deliveries. So we will take a break as the Atlanta PARAMVEERS are really looking forward to this break to try and regroup. Let's just see if they get their plans. What are they going to do? They have created opportunities, chances not taken, and they are under the pump. So we'll take a break and be back with the Ultra 11, 150 for one. So we're back after the break, and it's going to be Ritish to take up the attack. His first over was a bit expensive, went for 19. Oh, that's a good start from him. And this is good. So you could see they came out with a clear plan. They're just going to keep the ball away from the hitting arc of Neville. So they're going to look to go full and wide. And that's what you want to see. After the break, you assess and you come up with a clear plan of how you're going to do. This one is full and it gets the treatment. It goes over the point fielder, and that's the 100. You can see the celebration from the batter Neville as he raises his bat in celebration of that 100. And what a knock it has been from him. Neville Patel picking up that 100. What a knock it was from him. 100. So it's an even 100 at the moment from 35 deliveries, 9 fours and 9 sixes. And the runs continue to flow. Ritish 24. But that was a full toss, and he just could have hit that one anywhere. Short delivery. Wide signal by the umpire. I think that full wide delivery was the way to go, but they're trying too much here. And they're just putting it in the area of Neville. Slower delivery and wide. And slower delivery is not a bad idea, but you have to pitch it just wide, just inside the wide line. So you have the batter reaching for it. From the time he starts reaching for it and it's slower, you bring in the top edge. He will definitely miss-hit it. Round the wicket, this one it was pulled away. I think it was a bit quicker on him. Just managed to get it to the fielder at long on. 159 for one. Wonderful knock from that man, Neville. 101. I think you'd be looking to go big here. That's the first shot of anger you really see from him. He has played proper cricket shot, just timing the ball. Mid Patel, just guiding that one, just a single. So this is good here. This pulling things back a bit quiet at this time. This isn't about change in field. So he's going to go around the wicket again. And the fielders, both fielders on the offside boundary comes inside the circle. Seems like it's going to be short on. That's a good delivery. Appeal for LBW. I think it's too high. Seemed to hit him on the tripod. It's a gentle inquiry from Ritish. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, I think just hit him a bit too high. That's a quick delivery from Ritish. Seems to be cracking it up here a bit. Oh, that's good. That's well played. A chance. And I see a lot of misfield here. And the end of a very good over. So this is good from the Atlanta PARAMVEERS. After the drinks break, that over has been a decent over. There's 9 runs coming off that over, given the context of the game. That's a very good over. 161. 161 after 11. It's not my Neville on strike again. New bowler. Ravi Patel. This one is hit away. That'll go one bounce into the fence for short delivery on the leg stump and punished. So he starts short delivery on the leg stump and just helped it or helped it over that mid wicket region, and he picks up 4 more. This is excellent batting here from Neville. $165. Neville is 106. Oh, and that's a good delivery there. Well, the keeper is standing up now to Ravi. So they're trying something different. Slow delivery, and this gets the treatment. That's 6 more. That's 6 more runs to Neville. Let's have a look at this again. He reaches for this one. You can see it was a pitched up delivery, but he reaches for it. Look at how he reaches for this one. Down on knee. And just hits it over field for another maximum. This is very good batting from Neville. So in the 12th over, they're looking for the ball. Every time the ball goes into the bushes, they're going to have to have a look. It's prolonging the game. He's on to 112 from 41 deliveries. They seem to get it. So the keeper is having a chat with the 2 batters, trying to ask them what's the secret to their batting. Trying to cut a deal with to get them out, maybe. But nonetheless, it's 6 more to Neville. 171 for 1. Seems like that wicket fell a long way ago. Partnership. Ravi. Full delivery. Just sort of hit it through that extra cover region. Just for a single. And oh, this is poor. This is poor cricket, and they're going to get 2 overthrows. They may get more. Well, it did come off the bat, so they're not going to run. But again, just unaware of what is happening there. But the batters are definitely aware of what is going on. They saw the misfield, and they went through for 2 more. So it's really falling apart here for the Atlanta PARAMVEERS. 174 for 1 in the 12th over. Mid on strike. Slow delivery. Oh, well, was that a stomping chance? Would have been a difficult chance, but an opportunity. Let's have a look. It should definitely sit out, but probably an opportunity. Just want to cut away. Excellent piece of fielding. Finally, we see some Good feeling there in the outfield. Certainly saving a boundary. Just a single. At the end of over number 12. It's 175 for one. The projected score is 292. At the moment, they're going along at 14.6 runs per over. And the batters are decreased. Neville, he opened the batting. He's on 115, not out, from 42 deliveries, 10 fours and 10 sixes. Mid Patel, he's on 36 from 21 deliveries. So the partnership now moves up to 146. Partnership is 146, 104 from Neville and 36 from Mitt. So Ritish is going to continue. Bowled an excellent over, just conceded 9 runs. In the context of the game, that's a very good over. As we have seen the ball flying to all parts of the ground. That last over from Ravi wasn't a bad over. Well, it went for 14. So Ritish. This one is in the air. Chance for a catch. The fielder settles and dropped it. Well, well. What are they doing out there? They're not taking it. They're creating opportunities, the bowlers, but the fielders are really not supporting them at the moment. That's another drop patch going down, I should say. And Mit Patel, the recipient of that opportunity, this time he's pulling away straight to the fielder, who does well, just a single. 177. So it's really hot out there. You have to give credit to these two batters. They've been out there for a while and they're running singles quite rapidly. You're looking for the opportunity to get 2 runs, and it's hot. They're getting a lot of hydration from the support field players. British. This one, he's walking across the stumps and he's pulling that one away behind square, and that's 4. This is excellent batting. He's maneuvering around the crease really well. Let's have a look at this. So just stepping, look at that. Stepping outside the off stump to access that leg side. And just pulling it. He didn't get the connection he was looking for. It seemed to just hit high on the bat. But lucky for him, it went behind square. He picks up 4 more. British. Full delivery. Hit over the offside. That's 4. We saw that in the previous over from British. A full delivery outside the off stump. And he was hit hard over that cover region. And he picked up 4. So again, repeating the shot. Let's have a look at this. You wouldn't be happy with this. Look at that. It's a full toss outside the off stump. And he didn't try to keep it down because there's no fielder outside that on the off side on the boundary. So he just had to clear the fielders and he picked up 4 more. So it's 196 for 1, 186 for 1. Correction. We're in the 13th over. Yes, you hear me. We're in the 13th over. Neville Patel, he's on 123 in 44 deliveries, 12 fours and 10 sixes. And his partner, the partnership is well over 150 now. British needs to finish strong here. This one is pull hard, straight back past him. Just going to be a single. And they're going after everything now, these two batters. They are well set. Neville in particular. And he's just swinging at everything now. I think he's trying to swing too hard now. And he's losing his shape a bit. Again, this time. Oh, that's through the fielder. That's four. Well, it didn't go for four. The fielder came around to prevent the chance. It's 188. But actually, it's 189 for one way. After 13 overs, Neville, he's on 124. And his partner, the other end, he's eyeing a half century. He's on 41. I think the batters are beginning to struggle a bit here with this heat. See a lot of liquids coming out for them. Need to be keep hydrated. It's really hot out there. And they're running between the wickets, so you can see them keeping hydrated. 189 for one. I mean, the 13th over. 250 and up could be on the cards here. Last couple of overs, they just started to pull things back a bit. Seems like it's going to be Ravi to continue. Keeper up to the stumps. This one is pitched up. Neville is hitting across the line, and that goes all the way for six. The fielder thought he was in with a chance at one point in time, but he just watched it as it sailed over his head for six. Let's have a look at this. Keane just clearing that front foot and hitting it across the line. And look at the fielder. Thought he had it for a moment, but it went well over his head. 6 runs. 95 for one. This one is hit straight. The fielder is there, settles, takes a catch, and it's that man Ritish who's there. And Neville has to go. Finally, he has been dismissed. He had a couple of chances, but he has to go for a well played 130. What a knock from this man, Neville Patel. 130 from 47 deliveries, 12 fours, and 11 sixes. A strike rate of 276. What a knock it is from him. He has to go and he's going to get all the celebration, all the accolades from his teammates, and it's well deserved. What a knock it is from him. All the other players stands to applaud that wonderful knock. 195 for two now. So Mit Patel, he has to be the one to continue this assault here. and he's joined by Rajan. We saw Rajan in a previous match hitting the ball to all parts. Believe he got a 50 as well and hit the ball a long way. Mm. So he joins mid. Rajan Patel. So Ravi getting the breakthrough, the much needed breakthrough. Could they just try to pull things back here? Try to keep them under 250. It's- that's a good delivery just outside the off stump. And they're going to have to try to bowl more of those deliveries to the new batter. Try to keep him on strike as much as possible. Ravi. Slower ball. Looking to pull this one. But there's a fielder at the deep middle wicket. They're going to get a single. It's like Vishal out there. Again, the throw is not a good one. And then there's no one backing up. The bowler has to ensure that they don't pass him because the fielders on the outfield, they're just standing around. So it's mid back on strike. He goes straight to the fielder, catch taken, and that's a double breakthrough here for the Atlanta PARAMVEERS. The two set batter now has to go, and this is not what the Ultra 11 wanted. They wanted at least one of them to continue, but both of them goes in the same over as well. That's excellent from Ravi, picking up both batters, and Mitt has to go. Goes for well played 41 from 25 deliveries. And now this is exactly what the Atlanta Paramveers wanted. Two new batters at the crease. So it's going to take, they're going to give themselves a chance. They could have 4-2, 196 for three. We're in the 14th over. So they can give themselves a couple deliveries to see what is happening and then look to go on the attack. But again, you see the acknowledgement from the players for what Mit Patel did out there. 196 for three, picking up 3 wickets in 2 wickets in the over. So this is an excellent over from Ravi. First picking up level, now picking up mid. This one is cut away. They're gonna get a single, a chance. Oh, that's excellent from the bowler Ravi running around. He had to run around after his delivery, and he got there before the fielder at that cover position, and he's just standing there. Most of the fielders are just standing around, just waiting for something to happen. But an excellent over from Ravi Patel. But the batter, it's Ravi Desai. So it was Ravi bowled to Ravi. That last delivery. So at the end of 14, get the 14 overs, it's 197 for three. Excellent over. Just 8 runs and 2 wickets coming over that over from Ravi. This is excellent running. Just put that one into that mid-wicket region and he picks up uh, easy. It's a single. This one is down the leg side, whipped off the pads. He's going to race away into the boundary for four. Just wait on the signal from the umpire. It's going to be runs. So he did get some bat onto that one. Let's have a look at this. Just strain on the pads, and all he had to do was help it along the way. And it raced away into the boundary for four. Excellent batting. Yeah, and that brings up the 200. 203 for three now. And we're only in the 15th over. Still five overs to come, so they're gonna could get in the range of 250 and above. Tim Ravi. It's time. He's looking to hit that one square of the wicket. Got the bottom edge. And it just trickled out to the fielder at extra cover. Just another single. Just Kishan Patel. Oh, that's a good delivery. But it came off the outside edge and it's going to race away into the boundary for four. The batter was definitely beaten there, but it did come off the outside edge. But he's going hard at it. Let's have a look. You can see just going hard at it. And it came off the outside edge and over the fielder at short third. And it raced away into the boundary for four. So the runs are coming. Continues to flow. This one is in the air. And actually it goes for four. The fielder was a bit wider at mid-wicket. And he hit it a bit squarer. And it raced into the boundary for four. So the runs continue to flow, even though there's two new batters at the crease. The runs just continue to flow. So that 11 runs coming off the over already. So Kishan Patel, very expensive in his first over. And this is six. That is 6 runs from the time it left the bat. The way it sounded off the bat, we knew it was going to be six. Let's have a look at this. You could see the power from, is that, let's see, it's Rajan, yes? Is it? Yes, that's the man. Let's have a look at this one. Let's see, just look at this. Yeah, just leaned back and just hammered that one over mid wicket. That went a long way. And he picks up 6 runs. I said before, that is what he's capable of. He can come and hit the long ball. That ends a very expensive over. 20 runs coming off that over. 218 for three. And it's only 15 overs. Still 5 overs to come. So it's going to be a really huge total here. It's just a matter how many are they going to get. Could they really have a look and try? It's going to be difficult to get to that 300 mark. But the projected score is at 290. So there is a possibility of them getting to 300 here. That will definitely be a daunting task for the Atlanta PARAMVEERS, considering that they would be out in this hot sun, 20 overs. Now they have to go and try to chase down a huge total.
Ah,
Oh, that's a good delivery. Just pushed down the ground by Ravi. Just a single. Brings that man Rajan back on strike. I believe he's 15 from 5 deliveries. 2 4s and a 6. Vishal. This one is pulled short of that field at. Oh, well, that's another misfield. It's not a misfield. And they get 2 more. So it's really not going the way of Atlanta PARAMVEERS at the moment. And well, that misfield is really contagious out there. This one is 6 more. Definitely 6. That goes into the bushes, into the trees. 6 runs. Rajan on the march here. Let's have a look at this shot. Just land back. Look at this. Spending that back knee to get under it. And hitting that one over that long on fielder. Goes way back for 6 runs. And you can see his intention is not. He wants to hit it in the air. He wants to hit it out of the ground. So he's just bending that back knee so he can get under those deliveries. Hit it out of the ground. They have found the ball. So you're not going to have a long break. It's 229. 229 for 3. Rajan, he moves on to 25. Vishal Patel. This is 6 more. We went a bit fuller. And Rajan, that's stepping deep into his crease. Let's have a look at this. Stepping deep into his crease. And outside the off stump, making room to access that onside. Look at this. Yeah, you can see him there stepping outside the off stump so he can access that onside. And again, hitting the ball as hard as possible. Get up 6 more. And this is a top edge. This goes all the way, does it? Well, it goes one bounce into the fence for 4. Well, actually, it did go all the way for 6. It seems like he didn't get hold of that one. But such is the power of the man that even though it didn't hit the middle of the bat, it went all the way for 6. Even Rajan was shocked when he saw the signal from the umpire. Excellent batting here. Vishal under under the pump here. 17 runs. This one is in the air. A chance. The fielder settles, takes the catch. And he drops it. And it goes for 4. Well, that is as easy as you like. He had all the time in the world, but he was there talking to some fellas out just on the circle there. Probably wasn't as focused as you would like on the game, but he saw it all the way. Took it low down. I think that was the problem. He took it low down and it hit his hand and it went through his hand. Let's have a look here. It just went through his hands and into the boundary for 4. Well, it's really not working here for the Atlanta PARAMVEERS. Everything is just not going their way. Catches are being spilled to all parts of the ground. There are misfields all around. And it's very contagious now. At 16 overs, the Ultra 11, 145, 245. Correction for three. So it's going to be Captain Ravi on strike. This one is in the air, just wide of the fielder at extra cover, but the fielder at cover comes around nicely, and it's just a single. But he wouldn't mind that single, the captain Ravi, because it brings Rajan back on strike. Vishal Patel. Oh, that's a good delivery. Looking for that Yorker, but scooted out to that fielder at cover and the cover boundary. Just a single. Vishal. This one is in the air. The fielder runs around, settles, takes the catch. Finally, they hold on to one. And it's the captain, Ravi. Decide he has to go. Just slicing across that one. And the fielder uh, at extra cover takes an easy catch in the end. Well, we're saying it's easy, but they have been dropping them. Let's have a look. Yeah, just slicing that one. And fielder settles, takes it easy in the end, takes it high. That's the key. And holds on. So fourth wicket goes down. 247 for four. We're in the 17th over. It seems like an eternity, but yes, it's only 20 overs. But it has been very long because the ball was going to all parts of the ground and out of the ground into the bushes. Took some time to get it back. 247 for four. The new batter, Mihang Patel. So Vishal gets a wicket. That's a full toss in the air. The fielder comes wrong and takes the catch. And Mihang has to go first delivery. It's a full toss outside the off stump. He was looking to go hard because they're trying to capitalize uh, on the remaining deliveries and just slicing it on the fielder at cover boundary. Just run around nicely and takes a very good catch. So initially we saw a lot of catches going down. Now they are holding on to them. Let's have a look at this. Dismissal. Again, a full toss, and he's slicing that one, Miang. But you have to give credit. That's a good catch from the fielder. Running around nicely and taking it. Timed it well. So that's wicket number 5. 247 for 5. So that's 2 wickets in the over for Vishal. So Rajan, let's have a word with the new batter. Darpan Patel. Can just try to get the single. Get me back on strike. Full delivery again. Drilled straight to the fielder at extra cover. And he does exactly that. Get the single. And he gets Rajan back on strike. Rajan at the moment. 42 from just 11 deliveries. 4 4s and 4 6s. Vishal trying to pull things back here. Oh, that's a good delivery, but drilled past the field, and that's four. That's poor fielding. He should have made a better attempt there. And all he did was just usher it into the boundary for four. This is really not good from the PARAMVEERS team. Let's have a look at this again. You can see it was drilled hard at the fielder, but look at that. He was right there, and he just points to the fielder who was a lot squarer, and he just races into the boundary for four. Well, that four brings up the 250. Ultra 11, 252 for five. Rajan, he moves to 46. So what started off as a very good over from Vishal ended up with the four. Still wasn't a bad over, picking up 2 wickets in that over. Still, it's a huge total, 252. 52. It's going to be Ritish to bowl his final over. Still 3 overs to come. It's going to be Ritish. Happy to be bowling to someone other than Neville. Short delivery. Push away. There is a chance for a run out. Well, had he true to the non-strikers end, I think he would have had an opportunity for run out. But he didn't want to throw it away and they get more runs. Just concede the single. 153. This is good. Good start from Ritish. Sun is pulled away in the air. Opportunity. The fielder settles under it and takes the catch. So they are starting to hold on to their catches now. And the wickets are beginning to tumble here. And it's the big wicket that they were looking for. That man, Rajan, who was looking to hit the ball to all parts of the ground. He has to go for 46 from 13 deliveries. A well played 46 for him. And that's wicket number 6. 253 for 6 now. Good knock from Rajan. 46 from 13 deliveries. And Atlanta PARAMVEERS are beginning to pull things back here. Maybe it's a bit too late. Yeah. Looking to hit this one down the ground, but seemed to hit it high on the bat. The fielder stood there, judged it really nice. And took the catch. And it's wicket number 6. 253 for 6. So it's 2 new batters at the crease. This is exactly what the Atlanta PARAMVEERS will want. Bowl to 2 new batters. This time the ball is tricky. There's a chance. Well, it's another misfield. Again, an opportunity for a run out. And they just seem to not be able to hold on to the balls, the deliveries. Well, the ball's on the outfield. 54. Good over so far. This one is in the air. The fielder settles under it. Chance. And dropped. Well, he seemed to have it covered. And then it just popped out of his hands. Look at this. That should have been a wicket. Look at him. He's there, settled under it. And then, well, it popped out. What is going on out there? This time, he's sitting this one square of the wicket and he picks up four more.
Like you're having a blast right now.
It's four more to the total. 259 for six. So initially it was a drop catch, and then the very next delivery it was hammered away by Saga for a boundary. So it's Saga Patel. This one is pulled away, and is it gonna go? Yes. One bounce into the fence for four. Well, it's really not going their way. Right, Atlanta PARAMVEERS. Look at this. The fielder just just seems like he's not in the game. He just struts after the ball and it goes into the boundary for four. Right. Seems like the Atlanta Paramveers have given up already. They still have to bat. They still have a chance. And they're beginning to pick wickets. They're beginning to pull things back. Vishal Patel to bowl his last. That's a good delivery. Looking for that Yorker at the bottom of the bat. But still managed to get a single. This one is hit hard. Straight to the fielder and taken. So it's the man on the boundary, Ritesh, who took an easy catch in the end. Let's have a look at it. Again, slower delivery and looking to hit it down the ground. But straight to that man who took an easy catch in the end. That's wicket number 7. So they're looking to go hard in this last few overs. But the wickets are beginning to tumble as well. Saga Patel has to go. Just 9 runs. 264 for 7. 19th over. So it's not a bad over from Vishal. So I picked up 2 wickets already. So he has 3. This one is in the air. Again, the fielder comes wrong, settles, and drops it. And they get 2. Well, what is really going on out there? This is really not good cricket. It's really falling apart here for the Atlanta Paramveers. Again, looking for a big swing. Looks like Kishan, is it? Yes, it's Kishan. Not making any contact. What should have been a wicket of his 3rd delivery turns out to be 2. Should have had 4 wickets to his name. So again, it had a trade So that's the end of the Ultra 11 innings. They were bowled out in the final delivery of the innings. They were bowled out for 277. That's a good comeback by the Atlanta PARAMVEERS. But just to go through the button card, RJ Patel 17. Mid Patel, a wonderful knock from him, 41 from 25. Rajan came in and struck the ball to all parts, 46 from 13. Ravi tried his best, but he just got 10. Then the wickets started to fall. Mihang, he went for no score. Darpin, he went for 5. Sagar, he went for 9. Kishan, he was not out on 4. Hardik, he went for 6 and out. And Tunnel, he went off the last delivery. And star of the button was really Neville Patel. He ended up on 130 from 47 deliveries, 12 fours, and 11 sixes, a strike rate of 276. So the Atlanta Palmbeers, they would have the task of the daunting task of trying to get 278 to win this match and a place in the semifinals. So a place in the semifinals is at stakes there. And the Ultra 11 had done their part with putting a huge total on the board. Remember, Atlanta Palm Breeze, they won their group. That's Group A. And they are playing the second place in Group B, which is Ultra 11. So there could be an upset here. So do join us in a few minutes as we see the Atlanta Palm Breeze as they try to get 278 for victory. So we're back here. It's the chase. The Atlanta PARAMVEERS. They're gonna try their best to see how they can get close to or chase down. Well, they have no choice. They have to chase it down. It's a stake in the semifinals. A place in the semifinals at stake, and they need to win. So they have to get that 277 if they are to advance. Not a bad start. And this time again, the fielder is down there, but it dropped well short of him. This time he holds on to it. The previous delivery, so it bounced and went through him for a boundary. This time he manages to get down and stop it. And so just one run. So just to give you uh, the batters. So and he's pulling, but it ended up going straight back past the bowler, and it's going to run away. That's a good piece of footwork there from the fielder at that long position as well. Just 2 runs. Anand is the batter. Anand and Vishal, the two batters. Anand is the striker, and this time he's looking to pull. It beats the fielder at mid wicket. It's going to run into the boundary for 4. So this is actually a good start here by the Atlanta PARAMVEERS. Again, it's short delivery. Yeah, and just pulling that one. Didn't get the connection he was, but it just beat the fielder at that short mid wicket and into the fence for 4. 11. Vishal pulling this one. So it's Vishal. Moves on to 6. This one is in the air. Chance. And it drops in between 3 fielders. He survives. So it's a keeper. Shorted, short fine leg, running the back. And it just dropped in between the 3 of them. And they get through for a single. So it's at the end of the first over. It's 12 without loss, so not a bad start. Remember, they're trying to get 14 runs per over. And in the first over, it's getting 12. And when you think 12 runs an over would be a good over, in this match, the context of this match, it is not a good over. Because they are chasing 278, requiring just about 14 runs per over. The new bowler is Mihang Patel. This one is hit hard. And, well, it went for 4. Past the fielder at, I make it mid on. Yeah, just past the fielder at mid on. And he was gesturing to the bowler. Maybe he wanted to go to that long on position. And if he were there, it would have just been a single. But it's 4 runs. Mihang, 16 without loss. That's a good delivery. Just pulling his leg back a bit. Just pulling his leg back a bit, and it goes through to the keeper. 16 without loss. So that's a good comeback there by Mihang. It's Vishal on strike. Oh, that's a good delivery again. Short delivery outside the off stump. You could see the batter just signaling. All that's going across him. Mhm. So this is good here from Niang. This after being hammered for that four, it's really pulled things back nicely. Just changed his length a bit. Mhm. It's a bit shorter. This one is hammered. This is gonna go one bounce into the fence for four. This is excellent here. Uh, That's Vishal Patel. He's giving back some of what he got. Let's just have a look at this. This one, it's another good delivery. Again, just short of a length outside the off stump. So he needs to keep that line and length. From the time he pitches up, he is hammered two boundaries. So he just needs to finish this over nicely here. Yeah. 9 runs coming off it. Need a boundary here. The Atlanta PARAMVEERS. This one is whipped away, but straight to the fielder. So excellent comeback there from Niang. It's 9 runs coming off that over. After 2 overs, it's 21 without loss. The crowd run rate just about 14.2. So he needs to really need to find the boundaries. It's really a difficult task trying to get 14 runs and over from the very outset. That's a lot of pressure on the batters initially. Really don't have time to get settled. Oh, that's an excellent delivery, an excellent short delivery. Well, it did hit the batter in his forearm. You can see the keeper just rubbing his hand a bit. That would have sting. He jumped on him. That's Anand. Short delivery, pull away. And this goes all the way. That's a huge six. It had the height, it had the distance, and it's 6 runs. So again, a short delivery from the bowler. That's Ravi, the captain. Not a short delivery, but Anand was waiting for it. It seemed to get the top edge of the bat, but it flew away to the boundary and over the boundary. Let's have a look at this. It's an excellent look at that. He was trying to get out of the way and just sort of a forehand smash. He got the top edge of the really the ball got the top edge of the bat, but it flew over the boundary. It came over our tent. Into the boundary for four, over the ropes for six. This time he's smacking this one over the fielder at extra cover. It's gonna run close to the boundary. They're back for two. So it seems like the plan of attack to Anand is the short delivery from Ravi, but Anand is playing it really well at the moment. 11 from 5. Again, just guiding it to the right of the fielder at point. Picks up a single. So it's a bit overcast here. It's nice, cool conditions. The wind is beginning to pick up a bit. That is going to aid the bowlers as well as the batters when they play their shots, especially to the right of your screen. Hoping the rain could stay away and we could get the completion. That's a good short delivery. So it's constant short deliveries here. And that is what the Paramveers lacked. Not enough short deliveries. This one looking to pull. That's a bit of misfield, but they're going to get back for two. So a bit of an inside edge. Trickled past the fielder at that short fine leg. And they get to. And they get two more. So at the end of the over. End of over number 3. It's 32 for no 32 without loss. Just scoring over 10 runs and over, but still not enough. Well, it's the wind is picking up here. It's very windy now. 10th. It's very windy out there now, and we're hoping that the, it would stay away. So there's all sorts of discussion going on there because the wind has picked up really strong. And I think there's discussion about the bales. The bales are falling off the stumps. Yeah, they're going to play with or without the bales. It seems like the Ultra 11, they're trying to push this match. They don't want it to. It's really